Khalil Rountree versus Chris Daukaus. Oh man, your boy Khalil Rountree.
He is my boy. I like him. I'm a Khalil Rountree fan. I want
You
this
know
man
who's
to
not?
succeed.
Sean Strickland. Sean
Yeah.
Strickland is not a fan of Khalil Rountree.
Yeah.
And
What does
look,
that
the
tell you
thing
about
that
Khalil Rountree? It means he's probably a pretty good dude.
um, Khalil Rountree, we've talked about this before, and we talk about it even like when we're previewing a card that's upcoming, and we see
hmm
Khalil Rountree on there. We're like, hey, which one are we gonna get? We don't know. It's a roll of the
hmm
dice, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get Bangkok ready, Khalil Rountree, or
My favorite Rountree.
somebody that's hesitant to move forward? We just don't know.
hmm
But Khalil Rountree coming through in this one, going up against Chris Daukaus, who's moving down in weight, fighting at 205.
hmm
And look, Daukaus has had a rough go recently.
Yeah, he has. Khalil,
Let's take a
meanwhile,
look at
this
his
is
last four fights. You ready? Derek
yep.
Lewis lost right hooks. Curtis
hmm
Blades, right cross. Jairzinho Rosenstruck, round one punches. So going into this, they're like, hey, your boy's been knocked out quite a bit.
Yeah, so he moves down to light heavyweight, right? This is his first fight outside of heavyweight, and he's like, maybe I could take these shots a little bit better. And Khalil Rountree's like, but I hit like a heavyweight, so maybe not.
Great
and
response.
yeah, and uh, I thought Dawkins, you know, Dawkins is decent, right? He's not like an awful fighter by any means. Um, People are going to look at this and say, look, yeah, Khalil knocked him out, but he's been on. He's they're going to say exactly what you just said, right? Look at the guys he just faced. He already lost all those guys. This win doesn't mean much. You can beat a guy who you're supposed to beat and still show things that are promising, you know.
Yeah.
And Khalil did some stuff with that lead hand this fight that I was like, ooh man, that's dangerous for anybody, not just Dawkins. You know,
Yeah.
even someone like that, he's gonna give people problems with that. They were pawing at each other, right? That that rhythm that you'll get where you're just kind of like throwing that lead hand out, and you're like, get that out of there, and then here it is,
Yeah.
get that out of there. They were doing that a little bit, and Khalil was almost just like he was just pawing back at it because Dawkins was the one that was throwing it out there, and Khalil was kind of just like nonchalantly like kind of tapping it, doing this, and Dawkins, you get used to that. There's a rhythm to that, and if you're Dawkins, you're like, cool, not worried too much about that. Here comes my striking, haha. And then you come in, and then Khalil's like, remember that lead hand that was just you thought was doing nothing? Here's a check hook, and then a couple steps back, as Dawkins is coming in with more punches, here's another one in the same flurry. He just hops back, check hook, hops back, check hook, as Dawkins is trying to blitz through, back to back. It was perfect, and then as after that, after he gets hit with those two check hooks, Dawkins resets, takes a step back, and then Khalil's like, "It's my turn now." And then what am I doing with this lead hand? Am I pawing at you again? Nope. I'm throwing the feint to the body. So now Dawkins is like, "Oh, he's doing something with the lead hand. He's not pawing. Here it comes." And he drops his hands to go to the body, and then that left hand comes right over the top with and drops him with it. And it was like, man, that is some high level stuff. To you're setting traps like that because you think you're setting the precedent. Like, look, this lead hand's moving, but you don't need to worry about it. It's moving. Don't worry about it. And then here's two check hooks with it, and then immediately they reset. And hey, here it comes. Don't worry about it. Just kidding. It's a jab to the body, and you're like, oh no, and you overreact now, because you thought it was nothing, and all of a sudden it's something. You
Yeah.
overreact, and then it turns out it's just a feint, and you're like, oh no, it wasn't something, and the left hand's already there. It was beautiful. Sorry, that was a
I wonder if
long-winded
that's
like
like the. I wonder
roundabout.
if that's the voice in Dawkins' like head
Yeah,
as everything's going on. He's like, "Oh no!"
maybe.
Left hand straight to the chin.
Yeah, yeah.
Dropped it, and
Khalil
then
Rountree, man,
stoppage a little weird.
a little
Like
weird.
he falls
Not
face
good body
down,
language. Yeah,
and
pull that
like
picture.
Khalil like kind of is coming in, and like he stops a little bit because he doesn't want to hit him anymore. He fell face down, and then
Yeah,
Herb's like, "Finish him." And
yeah.
Khalil's like, "Oh, okay," and he lands this
That,
massive shot.
yeah, and it like spins him around. It's like, oh
Yeah.
my god, dude! In this position right here, there's nobody scarier, in my opinion.
Oh.
In the UFC in unified rules, there's no one scarier in this position than Khalil Rountree. I don't remember.
No,
Remember
Derek
on
Lewis.
in this position right here, Khalil, dude. Khalil has those.
Really?
I remember on Ultimate Fighter when he had someone in this position and he just rips a couple soccer kicks to the side. It
Oh
was like right
yeah,
to the
yeah,
ribs. I was
yeah.
like, oh my god.
That's right.
And then this was a hammer fist from the gods to the back of the head, and then an uppercut from hell. It's like those
And
two don't
then
mix.
that satisfied Herb Dean at that point. He was like,
Yeah.
enough done, enough damage.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh man. Herb Dean. What a guy.
Khalil Rountree.
Yeah, Khalil Rountree. Khalil Rountree. All
Chris
right.
Daukaus.
We
Just name
have
everybody. But that's probably it for Daukaus, right? That's got to be the last go.
It's gotta be.
You know,
It's gotta
you
be.
get knocked out a few times at heavyweight, back to back to back, and then you're like, I'll drop, and that's like this is your last chance. The change in weight
Last
class is
ditch
like,
effort.
all right, you're trying to adjust. We'll see how this goes. He gets dropped. He gets knocked out in the first round. And Khalil now, this is his fourth win in a row. 3 of them are finishes.
And I could see that for Daukaus, man, because he was a heavyweight, but not like he's facing heavyweights that are cutting down to 265. And
Yeah.
there's a big difference there, man. So I could see him going down to 205. He looked good.
Derek Lewis has never made it
Physically.
205.
No,
Neither is
absolutely not.
Rosenstruck. It's not happening.
Yeah. So I thought it was a good move for him to go down to 205.
Yeah.
Not the result that he would have wanted, I'm sure, but
Yeah, there's a weird thing at light heavyweight and heavyweight where it's like, should I fight at light heavyweight where I'm naturally like supposed to be, or should I just pack on some pounds and fight way worse fighters? And a lot of people choose to do that, and it doesn't always work out.
yeah. All right, man. Hey, shout out Blunderbub saying, "Hey, what's up, fellow UFC fans?" He says, "I also enjoy betting and ad breaks." Okay.
That's like
Okay.
someone showing up to talk to Dana. Hey, Dana, I love the product. I also really enjoy ads and gambling. So,
As
here
you're
I
drinking
am.
Prime. As you're drinking Prime. Yeah. Hilarious. Hey everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.